Possible record label that could go to my music video Blue Eyes is Warner Brothers Records. This institution is American, belonging in the US, which would get Blue Eyes, the song I'm creating for my A2 Media coursework, out worldwide, not only in the UK but also America. Warner Brothers Records is a very big conglomerate instead of an independent music company. Conglomerates like these have a lot of money, so they could get Mega Nega out worldwide. Because Warner Brothers Records are so big, they will be able to use synergy between their other brands to cross-promote between them and Mega Nega. For example, on Warner Brothers Records' own musicians, they could advertise Mega Nega through adverts during music videos on television, or other artists could talk about Mega Nega to promote her. This would use a synergy for Warner Brothers to get themselves more money. Warner Brothers Records cover artists from most genres. For example, they cover Biffy Clyro, a rock group, and Cher, someone who's more pop. Therefore, Mega Nega singing Blue Eyes, an acoustic song, may do well with Warner Brothers Records because they fit with any genre. Another record label that could contribute to Mega Nega are Big Machines Records. Big Machine Records covers such artists as Ellie Goulding and Taylor Swift. These are artists that we are looking at incredibly in more detail to look at the codes and conventions that we will pastiche from them. Using their record label as well will make them very similar to these products. However, Big Machine may not want to include Mega Nega as they already have artists of the same genre. Big Machines Records are another US record company and therefore could distribute music such as Mega Nega's Blue Eyes to the US. Although Big Machines Records may not have as much money as Warner Brothers Records, they are still a conglomerate and own quite a few music companies / artists. This record label has 7 Grammy Awards in total, which could give publicity to Mega Nega's Blue Eyes and Mega Nega in general if she were to go with Big Machine Records. Big Machine Records covers a lot of folk songs. As Mega Nega's Blue Eyes is a folk acoustic genre, it might fit quite well with Big Machine Records' other products. EMI, owned by Virgin Media, is another example of a record label Mega Nega could go with. This is a British record label compared to Big Machine and Warner Brothers Records, which are American based. Therefore, EMI will be able to distribute to the UK better than the others two will. Examples of artists who have gone with EMI are McFly and 30 Seconds to Mars. Not many of EMI's artists are belonging to the acoustic folk genre. Therefore, EMI might not be willing to go with this genre. However, in 2012, EMI was shut down and therefore will not be distributing or being a part of Mega Nega's Blue Eyes. Another record label that could go to Mega Nega is Sony BMG. This is a joint venture between Sony Music and BMG. This is an example of cross-media ownership of both of the companies have come together and converged. This is another American-based company. Before creating a joint venture between itself and BMG, Sony Music offered a niche audience Japanese music. It went with a lot of Japanese artists to distribute Japanese music to Japan. However, during its joint venture with BMG, they now do more mainstream music. This would benefit Mega Nega as her music is more mainstream than Japanese. I have decided the record label that would go with Mega Nega will be Big Machine Records. This is because they are already with Taylor Swift a massive influence into what we shall be pastiching onto our music video and ancillary products. Also, because they often specialise in folk music, I feel it is more appropriate that Big Machine Records goes with Megan Edgar instead of ones that go with more mainstream music.